Baylor X-Ray, Berserker Blue 3 Golf, over. Berserker Blue 3 Golf, this is Baylor X-Ray. Baylor X-Ray, sit rep follows. Grid, Sierra, Uniform, Bravo, Sierra, Charlie, Romeo, India, Bravo, Echo. Please advise all listeners to subscribe to my channel. How copy, over. Berserker Blue 3 Golf, Baylor X-Ray, Lima Charlie, over. Baylor X-Ray, Berserker Blue 3 Golf, Roger, out. MOS Overview. The infantryman supervises, leads, or serves as a member of an infantry activity that employs individual small arms weapons, either vehicle or dismounted, in support of offensive and defensive combat operations. As an infantry soldier, you'll serve in the field, working to defend our country against any threats on the ground. You will capture, destroy, and deter enemy forces, assist in recon, and help mobilize troops and weaponry to support the mission. The infantry is the main land combat force and fighting foundation of the Army. You may be assigned to a light or mechanized infantry unit. Light infantry seldomly use vehicles. Most movements are on foot. Mechanized infantry travel by vehicle to dismount and move by foot to the objective. My very first assignment as an infantryman was a Bradley fighting vehicle driver. It was a unique experience driving a tank, and I took a lot of pride in what I did. Your main duties as a Bradley driver are to keep the Bradley operational, well-maintained, and provide armored transportation for infantry soldiers. My platoon spent a lot of time at the M16, M240 Bravo, and 50 cal firing ranges. Gunnery was a commonplace of business for us. The gunnery program trains combat soldiers to be highly proficient on their assigned weapon platforms, mounted or unmounted, and to safely and accurately engage the enemy during a time of war. We conducted room clearing at shoot houses and spent most of our lives living in the field, where we trained from sunup to the wee hours. Training varied always. I want to make it clear that this MOS is not for everybody, and that's okay. Plan to complete more than most people complete in a day by 9 a.m. Living in the woods, endless road marches, late nights, early mornings, a lot of time away from family and friends, firefights, roadside bombs, deployments, traveling the globe to conduct training. Being an infantryman is physically and mentally demanding. You must be a team player, have the ability to operate under pressure, and the physical strength to keep going when you feel like you've reached your max.
Lethality is the skills you use to close with and destroy the enemy.
Riley's coming in!
And being here has just put that definition into context.
Now you have exposed yourself and you have no support. So now you're a casualty in the fatal funnel. And what happens when there's casualties in the fatal funnel?
OSIT. So OSIT's a one-station unit training. It's where soldiers go instead of basic training and then moving into their AIT. It's just one station. They go from basic all the way through their AIT to graduation of turning blue with the same drill sergeants the entire time.
Ready! Ready! Out!
A lot of repetitions, a lot of sets, because we're doing more than just training these guys. We're actually trying to get them to a level of proficiency.
It helps the soldiers. You build more of a rapport with that soldier instead of being there for 9 weeks and then they leave and then going to another unit and then having to build another rapport with them. You've already built it. You've already made them a soldier, in other words, and now you're turning them into actual infantrymen.
Hey, you, aim there. Hey, get over here. Get closer to me. Do it. You're already here. You already engaged the target, right? The need to be quiet is gone. It's gone. So balance of action, right? Yes, sir. That's the only thing I have with you guys. And Bravo team, you need to get some more training.
Well, I chose to be in 11Bravo so I could get to where the fighting is, get to where we're needed most, and help the people that are there. One of the things I experienced back in school is every year you transition teachers, and for the first few months they're trying to figure out what you know. Here, they teach you from ground zero until you're finished. That way, we're a lot more confident in our ability. We're able to execute it quickly with a lot less issues, a lot less problems, and they're not going to waste time reteaching you lessons. You can never be too trained in a job that can take your life. I've improved in many ways, physically and mentally, able to push past my barriers and well past what I thought was my physical limits.
Funny seeing how everybody changes when they get that leadership patch put on them. they kind of quit joking around like they used to and get a little bit more serious.
You get as close as you can without them being able to see your barrel sticking out. But say like a foot off of the wall.
It would kind of gives them a jump and gives them a boost of confidence.
But you're also watching up there.
I feel like it's at a slower pace where they can take more time.
Number 1 man is going to tap back.
And we did it over and over and over again because we have the time to do that.
At this point, room is secure. 4-man turns around, pull security on the doorway, yes?
This training has probably set me up for success. I feel confident in a lot of the battle drills, attack, and individual soldier discipline.
When you're at your last ounce of strength or energy, or you're not mentally there and you think you can't take any more of it, then you look left and right and see your buddies, and so you just gotta buck up and take it.
Before I came here, grit was enduring extended hardships and digging into yourself to really find your motivation to keep going, regardless of pain or suffering you're experiencing in the moment, knowing that there's a goal that you're striving to. Your people, you put them before you. If they aren't as experienced as you, they're going to have a leader guiding them through this who already knows what they're doing. And then they can get themselves through because they have the experience.